What's going on? It is Jason. Yeah. Ariga, that's a mighty good Kupak. How's everybody doing? Yes, that's right. I no longer have a beard. And I don't know how I feel about it. Part of me is really excited that I got a fresh, clean face, but then there's a huge part of me that is regretting the fact that I shaved. I just really enjoyed having this big burly thing on my face, and I enjoyed it. I personally liked it. I thought it was cool. I dug it. My wife couldn't stand it, but yeah. Man, we got a lot to get into because I didn't go live last week because me and the wife and the kids all got hit extremely hard with the flu. The kids are still trying to bounce back from it. I am still feeling like the residual effects of it. So it's been sucky. It's just all I could say. It's just been really unfortunate and sucky, and it's been a grind. And the other problem is I haven't been doing any videos. I do have a video coming out that I did in collaboration with my buddy Joseph. That's coming out soon, so I'm excited about that. But other than that, I kind of put a halt on the alphabet vlog right now and creating any kind of content, only because I've just been so depleted of energy. We are extremely busy at Small Giants. We've ramped up our busy season, so that's been a grind. And then just feeling like poo the last couple of weeks. It's just been hard. And got hit really hard. But I'm on the upswing. I'm actually doing really well. I'm not feeling as crappy as I once did, and I'm starting to get my mojo back, and I'm feeling fired up, and I really want to start creating some content and doing the thing that I love doing. But if you guys are new to the channel and just hopping in, I typically try to go live every Sunday and basically give you an update on life, and then on top of that I go into the back end of my YouTube and I share the numbers with all of you. So that's kind of where we're at, and I appreciate you if you're new and you're popping on. Thanks for coming along. I do have a goal to try to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so we got about a month and that's it. We got about a month and then it's a wrap. I don't know. I'm about 150 subscribers short of hitting the goal, and I'm just it's like so close, and but yet it seems like it's far away too. So, but I am excited to keep grinding out content, and I know taking a pause for the cause here the last couple weeks and not really putting anything out, that probably hurt the channel. It hurt the old algo, and it's probably not good. So it's probably made things kind of be stagnant on my channel. But man, I don't know, man. I just couldn't pump out any content, and to be quite honest, I didn't really care to either. That's the other thing. It's like, I don't care about posting a YouTube video right now. I just don't have the energy or the desire. I don't feel creative, and I just kind of was like, it's just kind of how I was, and I'm just being fully honest and transparent. It's like I'll get hit like with little inspo to like create something, and I'll start doing it, and I'll like start getting the camera ready and thinking out ideas, and then I'll start dialing some things in, and then all of a sudden the mojo leaves me, and then I'm just like, I putter out. I don't know if anybody else feels like this or has felt like this. I don't know what to call it. Just a combination of being tired, combination of being sick, combination of being busy at work, and I'm on camera a lot. I'm a videographer, so when I'm doing it full time as a job, there's just times when I'm not at work that I just don't want to pick up a camera. So, but it's all good. I'm crying right now. I'm sorry to whine so much. I don't mean to be a baby right now, but I'm giving a decent explanation of why I haven't posted anything and why I wasn't live last Sunday is because, man, we got hit hard. So, but I am stoked to get back to it. So, without further ado, today is Sunday. I'm live. What I'm going to do is basically go into the back of my YouTube, and then I'm just going to compare the previous week to this week, just so you guys can see basically how the channel's doing. Because you're coming along with me on this journey, and I want to just share the wealth with you guys and give you all the deets on what's happening on the back end of my channel, some, a little BTS of what's going on. So yeah, let's go ahead. I do have a little bit of a setup. I got my talking head cam. I got my MacBook here, so it's like Inception there. And then I have a little bit of a mic and everything, so hopefully my audio is sound. I never checked. Let's check audio, so I might end up not being happy with what's going on. Let's see here. I'm not hearing it. Oh. So hopefully my audio is sound. I never checked. Let's check audio, so I might end up. Audio. Yo, what's up, Dash? How you doing, brother? Woo woo, Dash is in the house, man. Audio sounds good. I'm glad I just checked. But Dash, how's the short film? How's all that going, man? I know you're shooting something, but hopefully everything went okay. Trust me, I know, oh man, shooting a short and shooting a film is rough. It's a lot of work, but hopefully everything went really well, man. Or if you haven't done it yet, I'm wishing you that pre-production, man. That's where a lot of the magic happens. Good, solid pre-productions save you so much headache. But, filmmaking in general is just problem solving, and then having the opportunity to actually solve some problems. You're trying to tell a story. How do I get from A, B to C, and then complete the story? And then it's just problem solving. So it's quite interesting. Well, appreciate you, man. I'm glad to help, man. Not much I can do from here. I think you're in New York or something, but man, but yeah, glad to help. Whatever I could do, man, glad to support another creative doing the thing. So awesome. Yeah, I'm just going to say, I shaved the beard, man. It was time, but I kind of regret it. So that's where I'm at. Boom. And we'll just pin that bad boy. Pin. All right. Here we go. All right. Dash, real quick. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm giving you inside information. That picture of me in the orange shirt and the orange hat and me holding up my fist like this, that's an old picture, and I wasn't wearing that outfit. I used AI to generate the picture of me in an orange shirt and an orange hat. Yeah, so I used AI to create the images. Nano Banana, I think, is what, or Banana Nano, one of those cool AI. The image generation in Nano Banana is really good. So I utilized that because it kept me, like it didn't change me, but it did change like my shirt and my hat and added a hat, and I thought it was really cool. So I used it as my thumbnail and my picture. So just giving you some inside information. Shout out to Nano Banana. All right, let's get into some numbers. Yeah, dude, that image generation from Nano Banana is impressive. It blows my mind. Like, it literally kept me intact and just changed everything. Like, that is insane. It's pretty, yeah. It just blows my mind how good AI is, and what a good tool to have and to utilize to help whatever it is. Like, that literally, I did that on my phone. I created that image in Nano Banana on my phone while I was laying in bed getting ready to go to sleep. Within 5 minutes, I did all that, and I changed my profile picture on my thumbnail, and then and then the cover photo, changed that all within 5 minutes. It was crazy. It was on my phone really quick, and that's how powerful AI is, where something like that would have taken me to Photoshop and cleaned up and changed colors and all that would took me hours. No lie, it would have taken me hours to do. It would have been easier for me just to get a green background like that and an orange shirt and an orange hat and take the picture myself. But yeah, it's crazy. It's gotten so good. I haven't even scratched the surface. I'm like one of those guys you see on your Instagram feed where they talk, oh, if you're over 40 years old, you are not even using AI to your full advantage. I'm one of those guys who just uses like the image generation and like some chat GBT prompts to help organize some of my thoughts. Like, that's the basics of what I utilize AI for. And I always see those little things pop up on social media where it says, if you're over 40, you're not even scratching the surface of AI, and you're probably stuck in the past. And here's like 70 AI apps that can help you up your AI game. I don't even know how to even AI right. So I use AI for what I need it for, and it works perfect. And I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything, even though I'm sure there's a lot happening in the AI world that I just have no idea what's happening. But for what I use it for, it works pretty dang good. So I like it. Oh, I don't have Instagram. It was on a YouTube thing. I don't have Instagram or Facebook. I got rid of my social media a while ago. It's been several years since I've had the old Instagrams and the Facebooks. I haven't had any of that. I just have YouTube and I have LinkedIn. Those are that's how goofy I am. I only have LinkedIn and YouTube. That's the only social media that I do. I once had them all. I had the TikToks and I had the Instagram and I had the Facebook. But I've literally looked at my screen time when I was on those apps, and literally I spent 8 hours a day on those apps, man. Like, I was just like, how is this even possible? I don't even have that much time to be spending on that. And so I was like, I need a cleanse from this. So I just did a hard reset, man, and just killed, and which is crazy because on both platforms I had 3,000 plus followers, and I was like ramping up some Instagram, and my Facebook and all that stuff was ramped up, and I was doing really good at building the audience, which could be helpful when you're just trying to grow your YouTube channel to publish stuff on Instagram and stuff, which could be really helpful. But I gave up, man. I deleted my channel. I wish I just would have not deleted it and just put it on pause. But it's been like 3 years or something now since I've had them. So yeah. LinkedIn is, I don't know, man. I don't LinkedIn right either. I just kind of occasionally post stuff, but I don't know, man. I'm one of those awkward guys on social media, so I'll just stick to YouTube and post it occasionally on LinkedIn, and I'm good. But there's sometimes I do miss having Instagram or Facebook, and not Facebook. I didn't even really like Facebook all that much, but I did really enjoy Instagram because I like taking photos. I like publishing stuff I took. I had so many nice photos that I had on my Instagram and stuff that were really dope. I wish I didn't delete the channel. But, oh well, it's good. It's a dangerous thing for a guy like me, so it's good that I'm away from it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Am I still? Oh, am I on? Okay, yeah. So, shooting right now, I'm shooting on an FX3. I have an FX6 and three FX3s and an FX6. So that's like the range of my abilities. I was actually nerding out and looking at a Burano, Sony Burano, and a Venice, maybe the Venice 2. I was like, man, I was salivating over those. But I just can't justify spending that much money on those. And I don't even use my FX6 for a lot. Like, I've used my FX3s the most, but yeah. So I shoot a lot on my FX3s. So it's pretty much primary. I think the next thing I would probably invest in is glass. I think I'll invest in like some cine lenses just to get a different look. I mean, right now I'm shooting on a 24-70 G Master, and it's a nice lens. It's a really good lens. It's fast, and it's a solid, and Sony likes native glass, but I do also have a Sigma 24-70. So I have a couple 24-70s. I have some 50s and an 85 and a 28, which actually the 28 is like my favorite. The 28 millimeter, it's my favorite. I don't know why. I just love the way the image looks on that. But sometimes and then I have a 70-200, which the compression on that is really nice. Like, you get a really nice creamy bokeh in the back, and when you compress it down, when you shoot from a distance, it just has a really good solid image, and it's sharp. It's sharp as heck. I mean, but I do have some filters I throw on to keep it not so much sharp. But if that makes sense. Yeah, man, it's impressive because these FX3s are 6 years old or something now, and are 5 or 6 years old, but they're still beasts. It's hard for me to justify getting a new camera. A lot of people are going to that Nikon ZR, I think it is, the red infused Nikon that just came out. A lot of people are liking that cam. Don't know if people are saying it's a Sony FX3 killer, but it's definitely a pretty beefy cam from what I've noticed, from what other people have put. I just don't have a need to, because this thing produces such a solid image and it's so good. I just don't need to get anything else. I mean, with an FX6, I can pretty much do anything, and FX3s is B cams. I can pretty much do anything. Like, there's no limitations to what I can shoot. I can shoot documentaries. I could probably shoot a short. Anything that I want to think of on these FX lines of Sony's are pretty impressive. Doesn't stop me from wanting a Burano, or maybe even dipping my toe and looking at a Venice, just because of the image quality and the capabilities of the 8K sensor, and just would be dope, but I can't justify it. So Yeah. I don't know if I'd ever get an FX2, man. I think, if anything, I'd probably upgrade up. Like I was saying, I'd probably look at an FX9. I shot a lot on an FX9. We used them from time to time for some production work. And the FX9s are great. But I probably I probably get something. I keep my FX3s just to run and gun with, and maybe look at something like a Burano. But man, $20K for a camera is it's not cheap, and I just don't think I could justify that. So, all right, man, enjoy time with the fam. Dash, it's always a pleasure to connect with you, dude. I'm excited for your film that you got, and yeah, talk to you later, dude. All right, let's get into some numbers. It's fun talking to my buddy Dash. He's awesome. So let's go ahead and pull up YouTube. He got me talking about cameras, man. I could geek out on cameras all day, but I think before I buy another camera, I'm gonna get some Cine glass for my cams. So maybe some, I don't know. I always wanted some Cine, and I'm talking like Cine Primes. I think I'd go Cine Prime, get me some really nice Cine Prime glass, get a kit. You know, you're talking 15, 20K just for some decent. I mean, you could probably get them cheaper. You probably get a decent set for like 8 to 9,000 maybe. But I think that's the route I'm gonna go. I think if I'm gonna do any upgrading, it's gonna be with some lenses. So, but I do actually. This is kind of fun. Let's see. Let's play around with this. I got some fun. We got some fun. Like I got a really cool light, so I can remote app. Let's think about where we want to go. We want to go. Let's go moody. Ooh. So this is fun. We'll just go back to. We'll go back. Maybe that's way too bright. Yeah, we'll just go there. Maybe dial it down a little bit because that is. Let's go right there. Turn it down. Ooh, we can change it. That's cool. Is that fun? And now, oh, here it is. Now, get it not so bright. There we go. How's that? Anyway, so fun little. And then I got this little guy behind me. I don't know. Did that make a difference? Turning that on. Yeah, it kind of does, huh? You can see it a little bit behind me. But you can bump it up a little. There we go. That's fun. Anyway, Amaran, got some Amaran lights. They're really dope. They're a lot of fun. You can control them on an app. They're RGB, so really dope lights. So anyway, I digressed. See, you get me talking about gear, and then I go off on a tangent, and then I'm like, yeah. Let's get into the numbers. All right, so I'm going to go here, turn that on, and this is where we're at. So I will blow this up. Oh, man, my boy Justin Phillips is going to go, live here. Dancy Bearded, man, he's probably disappointed that I cut my beard. If he saw me and he knows I cut my beard, he'd be like, this dude has an amazing beard, and it's awesome, and he can tie it in a knot, and it's a really dope beard. And that's where I got a lot of my inspiration on growing it, and all my tips and tricks I learned from him. And then now I don't have my beard anymore, but I might grow it back. I don't know. I kind of miss it. But a lot of people say I look a lot younger without it. So, but Justin Phillip, really cool cinematographer, YouTube creator, just really down to earth, solid dude. I enjoy watching his content because he's awesome. But anyway, let me dive into YouTube Studio before I get on another tangent. Let's go into analytics. All right, here is what the channel's done in the last 28 days. I've gotten 14.8K views, 112 watch hours, and 22 new subscribers. Yeah, let's go. Which is freaking awesome. That just blows me away. And I'm beyond appreciative for all the people that tune in, watch my content, and subscribe and come along with me on this journey. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And then, but I like to compare it week by week. So what I have to do is go into customs here. And then I pull in today's date from the 22nd, hit apply. That's this past week. This is what the channel's done. It's a little late because I really haven't done nothing with my channel. I haven't posted. I've done a couple shorts, but primarily I haven't really done anything. And so that therefore the views are really light. I'm not getting a lot of, action on my channel just because I haven't been really active on it. And it's very understanding why. It's understanding why the numbers are low is because I haven't really been on YouTube to generate any kind of buzz around the channel, I guess. I haven't posted any new videos. I've posted shorts here and there, and I haven't really done much with it. I didn't even go live last week because I was sick, but anyway. So yeah, so this week I've gotten 2.3K views, which is down pretty low, 21.8 watch hours, and 5 new subscribers though. So greatly appreciate those 5 who came along and decided to follow along with this journey on me sharing my life with you guys. It's a lot of fun. So that is what the channel's done, and let's compare it now. So what I have to do is go into advanced mode here, and then up here I go add comparison, and it's period over period, and hit add. So here's what we've done this week, and here's what happened the previous week. So as you can tell, this week I only got 2,300 views. The previous week I got 3,500. And that is even like an average week for me. Anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 views a week is typical of what my channel does. So having it down to 2,300 is low, but it's I know why it's low. So, all right. And then what I like to look at is, let's look at watch hours. So the previous week I got 38.5 views, and this week I got 21.8. So yeah, a little bit of a dip. And then let's go into subscribers. Oh, that's right on. So I got 5 the previous week, and I got 5 this week. Whoop, whoop. It's awesome. Yay. I'm just trying to get to that 1,000. That is the goal, and I'm so close. But yeah, I'm hoping to get there. I have to really start pumping out some content, but I don't even know if that's going to do it for me. We'll see. I'm still going to have faith that we'll reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 849, so we're right there. Let's go. All right. That's the top 3 for me. Basically, views, watch hours, subscribers. Here's the comparison of what, of the top 3. So just to do a really quick recap, I got 23 300 views this week. The previous week I got 35. Watch hours, I got 21 this week, and then I got 38 the previous week. And then subscribers, 5 the previous, and then 5 this week. So whoop, whoop. All right, I'm going to remove comparison and then just basically walk through some other stuff that I like to geek out on. So I go to geography and kind of see where people are watching from. United States, top, India, Indonesia, Pakistan, Turkey, Brazil, Thailand, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Uzbekistan, Vietnam, Bangladesh, Iraq, Greece. Come on, that's got to be new. I don't know. Have I had anybody from Greece before? Woo woo. Anyway, worldwide, baby. That's right. Worldwide. That's so fun. I just love looking at that all over this world, people are tuning in and watching my videos. It just blows me away. I just get so excited about it. All right, let's look at viewer age. All right, so we got 18 to 24 year olds, 25 to 34 year olds, 35 to 44, 45 to 54, 55 to 64, and 65 plus. Now, the top one is 25 to 34 year olds. The second is 35 to 44. Third is, 45 to 54, which is my age group. Then 18 to 24 year olds, and then down to 65 plus, which is a lot of fun. So, cool. Now, let's go to viewer gender. Yeah, 70%, 70 to 80% is typically always males. 30%, this is kind of an uptick. The previous week, it was even higher, I think, of female viewership than the previous week. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe shaving the beard will bring in some more. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. That's so funny. And then, let's see, content. Device type, always a mobile phone, killing it. This is just what device people are watching my content on during this period, and the biggest portion is mobile phone. And then let's see who's going to be the top dog, Android or iOS. Let's give it a look. Android by a long shot. Jeez. I was really hoping that Apple would get back on top because they held the top spot for a while, but not lately. It's just been Android, which is all good. Whether you're on an Android device or an Apple device, regardless, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I just like the rivalry and the whole competition of things, gamify it a little bit, and I just have fun looking at it and rooting for Apple because Android is so strong, and it'd be cool to get Apple on the top spot again. But all right, now let's get out of here. Again, recap: 2.3K views, 21 watch hours, 5 new subscribers. Here is the top content for my channel during this time period, this past week. This is what the top performing video was, and it's just this dang Christmas lights thing. It's just been climbing and climbing, and it's at 35,000 views, which is really impressive. And then it's gotten 1,200 views in just this past week, which is crazy. Just 1,200 views. That's like insane, but Feel Like a Jerk is another top one with 263 FX6. Like, these two videos right here are older videos that are getting a lot of views, which I find super fun. People are even leaving comments on these videos and interacting with it, so that makes me feel good too, that a lot of my older stuff is starting to get visible where people are tuning into it. Ooh, this is a new one. People watching this one, gimbal me this. Oh, win a gimbal. It kind of that whole thing was a nightmare, just to be honest. The gimbal giveaway thing was a nightmare, but it all worked out and it's all good. The gentleman who won it, obviously, because I was a dodo head and didn't specify that you had to be within the United States in order for me to send you the gimbal, because I have to ship it and it's used. And you can't just send lithium batteries anywhere, and especially if it's used. So the gentleman who won it was in India, and I couldn't ship him the gimbal, and it turned into this whole fiasco. And I wasn't trying to like spend a bunch of money on it, because I just wanted to do something nice. I had an old gimbal, wanted to do something nice and give it away because I didn't use it. It wasn't used hardly, because I upgraded to a newer gimbal and didn't really use that gimbal. So yeah, it was practically new. But anyway, that was funny. What a pain. And I felt bad because I should have specified only in the United States. But it was a lesson learned. All right. And that's pretty much it. All right, guys. Well, I have to get this video chopped up and edited and sent to my boy Joseph. So I'm going to work on that. So I'm going to hop off here. It's already 8 o'clock. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate you, each and every one of you. Let me just go and see if anybody's else has hopped in and said hi. Joe Schmo! Like, yeah, I lost the beard, Joe. It is gone. Yeah, it went down the drain. Yeah, the scoop was on the beard was the wife just did not want me to have it anymore, and she was kind of sick of it, and she had the ultimate power to say, it's gone. And I was toying around getting rid of it for at least 2 to 3 weeks before I actually did it. Was even going to do it for a video, and I just didn't. And then eventually it was just like, it's time. The wife was getting annoyed with it. And so I chopped it off. No, and I kind of regret it, to be quite honest. I'm not going to lie. I kind of wish I kept it. And I don't know. Even though my wife says that I look 10 years younger without it. Anyway, she just was happy that it was gone. But, all right, I'm getting out of here. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'm just going to end this bad boy and say thank you for, I'm kind of just on here. Sorry. Now I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye properly. I should have been on this camera, not my computer. You probably were getting all kinds of distracted on there. But thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. And with that being said, I will catch you on the next one. Yeah.